We're going to go to him right now, and it's in the Gibbs press room. I think it's Kyle Neptune and a couple of the Wildcats.
Jeff, do you want to take it?
I was really proud of the way our guys came out. I thought we withstood a pretty good run from them in the beginning. They were drilling some shots, some tough ones. I thought throughout the game they made some tough shots that were contested. They made some runs. They strung together some stops. They forced us into some turnovers. But our guys were resilient. They kept fighting. Eventually we got a little bit of breathing room.
What made that breathing room? It was kind of like 14 lead changes in like the first 10 minutes or so. It was like a really loose up and down game, and then it wasn't.
Yeah, I thought we just kept grinding, and they were making some tough shots, and they can do that. They're a good team. They make tough shots. I mean, they've been in games just recently. They played a game at Creighton where they had like 90-something points. So they're capable of scoring in bunches, and they got guys that can make shots even if there's good defense, right? And that's the same with a lot of teams in this league. So I thought we withstood that punch, and we just kept coming.
They ended up shooting 4 of 17 from 3 in the second half. Was there something you guys did defensively to slow them down?
No, we didn't do anything different. We just kept coming. Guys just stuck to the game plan. Eventually, luckily they missed a couple down the stretch, but we didn't change anything.
37 rebounds, so they're 20. What was it that led to such a positive rebounding margin?
I think it's been something that we've been focusing on. Last time we played them, they really got us on the glass, like some key possessions down the stretch. To our guys' credit, I think they did an unbelievable job just being matched and going after the ball.
Kind of speaks to like the nastiness you guys have kind of developed as kind of like a personality over the last 5 games. Do you see that like nastiness of the group being different than it was weeks ago?
I think we're getting better. For sure. I think we're getting better in all facets of the game, especially defensively and on the glass. It's something that, I think we started the year, we had a juice to us in the beginning. I think we're getting better at it now. And that's what you want to do. By the end of the year, you want to be playing your best basketball. And I still think we can get better, but I'm proud of where we are right now.
Kyle, speaking of that, you've been preaching that message consistently, game after game after game. After sitting in here after Marquette or even up in the Garden at St. John's, it would have been very easy for those words just to be words, and people just kind of to not follow that. But it seems to me like those words actually have had meaning. How have you and everyone else really been able to make those words mean something and continue to get better as you've preached day after day?
I think it starts with our guys. I think coaches are, take me out of it, coaches are pretty smart. And they tell their guys to do normally the right stuff, and then it's really up to the players to go execute it. And I give our guys a lot of credit. They get out there, they compete. They try. They come in every day. They try to get better. They hold each other accountable. I think they've done a great job this year through highs and lows, staying together, being positive, and trying to get better.
How much of the defensive game plan going into this was to slow down their DJ Davis, who had 28 in the first one, 4 in this one?
Yeah, obviously he's a really good player, unbelievable scorer. For sure, we wanted to slow him down. I think our guys did a great job on him.
And with Justin, he's in double figures. Does he feel like he has a little bit more juice getting into this one?
I think he looks for us. I know most people look at it as makes and misses, but if you really go back and look at the film, you'll see. I think he's been unbelievable defensively. He does great. He does a great job sharing the ball, getting guys shots, and those are the things I think you can control. And his controllables I think have been great. Leadership has been great, and we all know making missed shots. That's something you can't always control. And then not to mention, he's always going to, it's not like they're not guarding him, and they're always going to put the best player on him. So, either way, for us, we try to worry about the controllables.
Brandon, are those bell bottoms? Was it 70 tonight?
Yeah, these are bell bottoms. Yeah.
You were able to get free again for a couple threes. You're kind of in a groove right now. Has anything really changed with you guys offensively to get you some of those looks?
I don't think anything's really changed. We've just done a really good job of executing. Credit to coach for finding spots for me to get shots on the floor, and credit to my teammates, for setting screens and finding me. And then, I just got to knock shots down, and when I'm focused, it can go in.
You hit one in the first half and let out a big roar when they called timeout right in front of Kyle, and he kind of roared back at you. Things were kind of starting to separate there at that time. What had been a back and forth game, you guys kind of opened up a lead there. Did you feel anything switch or change up to kind of?
I mean, it's a game of runs, and we were getting a few stops, and we had got a few buckets, and hitting that shot and watching them call timeout. I mean, it's just passion, and I'm excited.
I know you can talk about improving your defense. Tonight, you, I think, got the first career block shot. What's been the thing that made the defense?
I mean, credit to our strength coach, credit to our coaches, for pushing me every single day. And then these guys, we just go at it every single day in practice. And I've taken pride in, becoming a better defender, becoming reliable out there. And I just think that over time, I've just gotten better and better.
Justin, you've been in a lot of Big East games. It seems like you guys have kind of developed a personality in the last 5 or so games when you turned around a little bit, kind of making games physical and nasty and defense. That's something you're pretty comfortable with, right?
Yeah, for sure. But just making sure, not just myself, but everybody, just getting better and better at being physical and being tough, and it just starts in practice.
Is that like something maybe some of the guys who transferred in here didn't really understand? And maybe was there any moments like in practice where maybe you gave Tyler a little elbow and nothing to harm him, but did they have to kind of feel some of that in practice?
Yeah, I think it's just another level that Villanova has of toughness. They're tough already, but when you come at Villanova, it's another standard that you got to get to. So just start from the summer, just going at each other and getting better.
Does that stuff take a while to develop? Like if you're not used to kind of playing a Big East kind of battle, and maybe you came from another conference that's not like that. Do you think it's taken some time for you guys, for them to kind of feel what that's like?
Yeah, definitely. It definitely takes time. With Big East basketball, it's all about toughness and physicality. So on every possession, so that's what we really focus on, is every possession, being able to do that.
You feel that, Brandon? This is your second year of it, but is it a different kind of physical basketball that obviously I'm sure you didn't experience in high school? But
yeah, no, the Big East is unbelievable talent, and unbelievable guards every single day that you got to go against. So it's definitely tough.
Justin, go ahead.
No, Justin, how good did the 3 threes feel today?
I mean, it felt good. I'm just more excited about us getting the win and playing great defense and playing for each other.
And how key was Eric with 22 points and 6 drawn fouls, too?
No, great for us. Every day he's bringing it in practice, and it shows up in the game of just being a great leader, being a great player, and not just making shots for himself, but he's getting us open as well.
You have a guy like Brendan who can hit that shot at 3. What does that do for you guys and teams when he has an opening? And just what does it mean for you?
Yeah, it just makes offense way easier. Stretching the floor out and they have to guard him, so it creates open lanes for me and TJ and other guys to drive the ball and make plays.
Kyle, how key was Eric to the rebounding today?
I thought he was awesome. I mean, it's not just his rebounding, it's his body. Mixing it up down there, clearing space for other guys to get rebounds as well. So, we're a team rebounding strategy-wise. We try to make sure, we're matched, and I think our guys do a great job of that. They did a great job tonight for sure.
Justin, I asked Kyle this question before you came in, but his message has been consistently like, hey, we're going to keep getting better, we're going to keep getting better. But when you were in here after Marquette and maybe up the Garden, at St. John's, those might have just been words, but you really have been getting better and better. How did you guys as a team make that not just be words, and stay together during those, I guess you could say, tough times, fluid times?
Yeah, I mean, we've been seeing progression throughout the whole year. We just know if we stick with it, we'll be the best team we could be by the end of the season. And it starts with our leadership. Me, Eric, and Arch, we've been playing a lot of games, so we know what it takes. So just reminding the guys every day.
And then you personally, as you're trying to come back from injury, shots weren't falling. I know Coach talks about defense, but that has to be somewhat frustrating. Now it seems like you're finding your groove again. How do you feel physically, mentally, and how did you keep your confidence level up?
Oh, confidence is always going to be there. That's one thing that's never going to go away. I know I could get buckets, so just being able to control the things that I can control on defense, getting stops, communicating, being a leader. I know at the end of the day it's going to fall.
Coach, this was Brendan's 5th game in a row with double digits. What's it like to have a spark like that off the bench this time of the year?
I think it's great. It's great. I love his progression. You know, we all know, you know, those of us that have seen him shoot the ball, been around him, we know what he is. You know, how dynamic he can be. I'll just keep talking about his defense. I mean, he's made some key plays today, and he's been making some key plays at key moments defensively, and that's really the progression. Making shots is nobody's surprised when he shoots the ball and it goes in.
Anything else?
Go with the UConn. What do you expect from this?
I mean, UConn's a really good team, but we're going to go in there. You know, we expect to win. We're going to play tough, physical. We're going to do what we do, play Villanova basketball.
Thank you.
Justin,
Thank you.
you celebrating 70s now?